I want to be in the position to tell you where we are in my Immortal, but I don't know. I can't really recall what happened. Oh my god, let me just blow this candle out really quick. Either way, we're gonna keep reading. We've got chapters 29, 30, 31, and 32. I don't know how my hair looks. I don't really care. So, shall we continue? I think we should. I looked ahead. It's really, really hard to read, so please bear with me. Ready? Okay. Chapter 29. Author's note.
Sot das fuck up. Just jealous, cause prep so fuck ooh. Raven, ooh rock girl, thanks for the help. MCO rocks. 666.
Oh god.
Oh my Satan! We screamed as we jumped out of the coffin. Snap and Professor McGonagall started to shoot at us angrily.
Come now.
Preacher McGonagall yielded. We did guiltily. We left the room putting on our clothes. Snoop garbed the caramel and put it in his pocket. Hey, what the fuck? Vampire shooted angrily. Yeah, Buster, what the fuck are you going to do with the fucking camera? Draco demanded, all protective, looking at me longly with his gothic red eyes. Look, Dumbledore knows your little secret, and if oo do diz again, then oo will go to St. Mango's. So give back the camera. Ha 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 ha, the mystery of magic thinks he is crazy. There is no way they will believe him. Snoop laughed meanly.
I'm just guessing.
Yes, so shut your mouth, you insolent fools,
yelled Professor McGonagall. She made us come into a weird room with white stones all around it. There were all these weird tools in it. Draco started to cry, all sexy and sexative.
Get it? Cause he's a sex bomb, lol. Tom fell not rose. For lift, but not as much as Gerard or sex on legs. I love ooh fucking rook marry me.
Ebony, come on!
I started to cry tears of blood.
It happens in Vampire Chronicles. Raven said so, okay, so fuck you.
Vampire took out a black handkerchief and started to wipe my red eyes. And then he and Snoop both took out guns using magic. They started to shoot each other angrily. None of the ballots got on each other yet. I took out my wand. Crucio! I shouted. Snap stated to scram. He dropped the gun. But it was too late. Both of them had run out of ballets. I stopped the curse. Professor McGonagall did a spell so that we were all chained up. She took out a box of tools. Then she said,
okay, Severus, I'm going to go now.
She left. Snap started to laugh evilly. Vampire started to cry. It's okay, N.O.B., said Draco. Evergreen will be all right.
Who the fuck is Evergreen?
Remember the Sidio who took of Snake? Snake laughed again, and then he took out some whips.
Some whips is... What's he gonna do with the whips? Oh god. My favorite was they took out guns using magic. We keep forgetting that you can use magic in this realm, N.O.B., but you keep using the... keep resorting to gun violence, my goodness. Oh boy. Chapter 30. Author's note.
Stop blaming the story, okay? Ooh, do not know what's even gonna happen, okay? So fool, ooh, if ooh flam, ooh will be a prep, so all flamers can kiss my ass. Sauce for saying Alzheimer's is dangerous. But that's the mystery's opening, cause society basically sucks. Thanks to Raven Urukbich.
Anything in my teeth? No, okay.
No! We screamed sadly. Snap stated, loafing meanly. He took out a chimera anvily. Then he came towards Darko. He took some stones out of his pocket. He put the stones around Draco and knit a candle. What the fuck are you doing? I shooted angrily. Snoop laughed meanly. He pulled down his pants. I gasped. There was a dork mark on his you-know-woot. He waved his hand and a knife came. He gave the knife to me. Uma stab vampire, he said to me. If you don't, then I'll rap Draco. No, you fucking bastard! I yielded. But then Draco looked at me sadly with his evil gothic red eyes that looked so depressant and sexy. He looked exactly like a pentagram.
LOL, get it? Cause I'm a Satanist.
Between Kurt Cobain and Gerard. But then I looked at Vampire, and he looked so smexy too with his gothic black hair. I thought of the time when we screwed and the time I did it with Draco, and Dumbledore came. What the hell are you doing, motherfuckers? And the time where Draco almost committed suicide and Vampire was so sportive. Snipe laughed angrily. He started to pray to Volex-Mort. He started to do an incapacitation dancing around the Stokes, whipping Draco. And Vampire, suddenly an idea I had. I closed my eyes and using my vampire powers, I sent a telepathic message to Draco and Vampire so they would destruct Snape. Dumbledore will get you. Draco shooted. Yeah, just wait up till the mystery find out. Vampire yelled. Meanwhile, I took out my wand. I thought her wand was already out. You ridiculous dunderhead. Snoop yielded. He took off all of Draco's clothes, just as he was about to rape him. Cross you! I shited, pointing at my wound. Snoop screamed and started running around the room screaming. Meanwhile, I grabbed my Blake mobile and sent a text to Sirius. I stopped doing Crucio. You dunderhead, I'm going to kill. Shoot it, Snape! But suddenly Severus came. Snake put the whip behind his beak. Oh, hello, Sev. I was just teaching them something. He lied! But suddenly Lucian and Professor Trevelry came into the room, and they and Sirius unlocked the chains and put them around Snap. Then Professor Trevelry said,
Come on, Ebony, let's go. Oh boy, I knew Snape was a bad guy, but I didn't think he would do something as terribly terrible as rape Draco, or threaten to rape Draco. My goodness gracious, guys. Oh boy. Somehow we're still going here, and just in time for chapter 31. Author's note.
I said shut the fuck up, oh creeps. Stop Kaylin, Ebony, and Mary Sue, okay, who do not even know what's going to happen, okay? So fuck, ooh. Thanks to BFF Raven for the help. Die help.
What was the Sirius voice? Sirius's voice. I don't think we had one. Let's just do, I always knew you were on Voldemort's side, you son of a bitcar.
Buffy rocks. Buffy rocks.
Sirius said to Snape, No, I'm not. I was teaching them something. Snap clammed.
Or clammed.
Oh, fucking yeah! I took some Blake Voldemort serum out of my pocket and gave it to Severus. He made Snap durnk it. He did angrily. Then Lucius took out a tape recorder and started playing it while he did curses on Snap. Then Professor Sinister and Lucian made us get out with them while Snape told his secretes. Lucian took Vampire and Draco to the nurse after thanking me 1,000,000 times. Professor Trevelry took me to a dark room. Now, I was going to go back in time to seduce Voldemort. Moving posters of MCR and Nirvana were all over. Hermione, Darkness, and Willow came too. Bloody Mary gave me a Blake bag from Tom Ridd's store. What's in the bag? I asked Professor Trevelry.
Oh, we'll see,
she said. I opened the bag. In it was a sexy, tight, low-smut black leather gothic dress. It had red corset stuff, and there was a slit up the leg. I put it on. My friends helped me put on Blake fishnets and Blake pointy boots Willow had chosen. Willow and Darkness helped me put on black eyeliner and blood red lipstick.
You look fucking kawaii, bitch!
Bloody Mary said.
Thanks,
I said.
Okay, now you're gonna have to go back in Tim,
said Professor Sinister.
Oh, we'll have to do it in a few sessions.
She gave me a Blake gun. I put it in a strap on my fishnets, like in Resident Evil. Then she gave me a black time tuner.
After an hour, use that time turner to go back in,
Professor Trevelry said. Then she and Bloody Mary put a pensive in front of me. Everyone went in front of it.
Good luck!
Everyone shooted. Darkest and Willow gave me Death's touch sin. Then I jumped sexily into the pensive. Suddenly, I was in front of Tescool. In front of me was one of the sexiest goth guys I had ever seen. He was wearing long Blake hair, kinda like Mikey Way, only black. He had gren eyes like Billy Joe Armstrong and pale wet skin. He was wearing a Blake ripped up suit with Vans. It was Tom Bombadil.
Alright, let's just cross over to the Lord of the Rings. Or The Hobbit. One of those, right? I'm sorry, I don't like either of them. I just could never get into Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry. Oh, I couldn't get into any of NOB's music either. My goodness gracious. Alright. Last chapter and worse. Chapter 32. Author's note.
I said stop flamming. I know his name isn't Tom Bodil. That was a mistake. If you didn't lick the story, then you can go screw yourself. Sook.
Hi, I said flirtily. I'm N.O.B. Wade, a new student. I shook my pale hands with their black nail polish with him.
Like, what the hell was Tom Riddle's voice from before? Let's just make a new one. The name's Tom, he said, but you can call me Satan. That's my middle name. I don't know what this voice is. We shook hands. Well, come on, we have to go upstairs, Satan said. Ooh, let's make him Valley Girl Satan. Alright.
I followed him. Hey, Satan! Do you happen to be a fan of Grande?
Since MZR and Evanisms don't exist yet then,
I asked.
Oh my fucking god. How do you know?
Satan gasped.
Um, actually, I like GC a lot too.
Get it? Because GC did that song. I just want to live that out in really 80s.
OMG, me too, I replied happily.
Guess what? They have a concert in Hogsmeade.
Satan whispered. Hogsmeade? I asked.
Yeah, that's where they used to call it. That's what they used to call it in these times before it became Hogsmeade in 2000.
He told me all sick, rivtelly. Oh, secretively.
And there's a really cool shop called Hot
Topic! I finished happy again. He frowned confusedly.
No, it's called a Hot Issue.
He smiled skirtingly again.
Then in 1998, they changed it to Hot Topic.
He moaned. Oh! Now everything was making sense for me. So is Dumbledore your Prince Pill? I shouted.
Uh-huh.
He looked at his black nails.
I'm in Slytherin.
OMFG Shmee too! I shrieked. Shrieked.
You go to the skull?
Get it? Because I'm Gothic?
He asked. Yeah, that's why I'm here. I knew! I smelled happy! Suddenly, Dumbledore flew in on his broomstick and started shredding at us angrily. No talking in the halls! He had short blonde hair and was wearing a polo shirt from American Ogle Outfitters. Stupid goths! Satan rolled his eyes.
He's so mean to us goths and punks just because we're in Slytherin and we're not preps.
I turned around angrily. Actually, I think maybe it's because we're the Barky Lord.
WTF?
He asked angrily. Oh, nothing, I said sweetly. Then suddenly the floor opened. OMFG, no! I screamed as I fell down. Everyone looked at me weirdly.
Hey, where are you going?
Satan asked as I fell. I got out of the hole. It was Bake in the pensive in Professor Trevelry's classroom. Dumbledore was there. Dumbledore? I think I just met you, I said. Oh yeah, I remember that, Dumbledore said, trying to be all gothic. Sinister came in.
Hey, this is my classroom. Wait, WTF, Annabelle, what the hell are you doing?
I looked at her.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
WTH, how? I screamed, forgetting she was a teacher for a second. But she is a goth, so it's okay. Professor Sinister looked sad.
I was drinking Voldemort serum.
She started to cry black tears of depression. Dumbledore didn't know about them. Hey, are you crying tears of blood? He asked curiously, touching a tear. Fuck off, we both said, and Dumbledore took his hand away. Professor Sinister started crying again in her chair, sobbing limpid tears.
OMFG, Annabelle, I think I'm addicted to Voldemort serum. Author's note.
See, all fucking preps! Go fuck yourself! That's serious issues! Tour! Go to hell!
Annabelle, you're breaking my fucking balls, bitch. No, that was good. I apologize for fucking up Satan's voice right there, but it popped into my head. Oh my god, Valley Girl Satan. Of course. I don't remember how solidified everything gets when we get to the end here. I think that there's a few joke chapters too, but I hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna go edit this right now. So, thanks guys for watching and sticking with me, and take care, bitches.